Welcome to the Weather Guru podcast for July 26, 2026, this Sunday edition for the lower 48 United States. Thanks for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be talking about the general overall conditions in the lower 48 United States, and then we're going to get a little tropical outlook here for us for the Atlantic and the Eastern Pacific basin here as we continue on. Now, you're currently looking at the precipitable water in the last 24 hours here, and you can see most of the heavy rain is falling in the Tennessee Valley here and also in the mid-Atlantic North Carolina states as well. This rain was coming along a stalled frontal boundary here, and it's produced showers anywhere from Memphis to Muscle Shoals, Huntsville, back towards the western part of Georgia and over toward the Carolinas, from Wilmington to Myrtle Beach, over towards the Outer Banks of North Carolina and the Tidewater of Virginia here. This rain will continue today, but it'll be less of an impact today for you guys. And some brief showers in the Intermountain West. You can see the monsoonal flow is continuing in the Four Corners here, but it has lessened up here. But some showers in the plains that continues as well here, and up in the Canadian provinces as well. So this is what we have going on in terms of that. Now, National Weather Service hazards for today, Sunday, July 26, 2026, shows a big surge of warmth and warm air in the middle of the country, and therefore that warrants some warnings here, as we have heat advisories in orange and extreme heat warnings here in this purple fuchsia color. That includes places like St. Louis, Champaign, Kankakee, Des Moines, back to the Quad Cities, into Minneapolis, St. Paul, and Rochester, Minnesota, and back over towards Omaha, and you guys in Kansas, Topeka, Wichita. You're going to be experiencing that heat as it continues into the Dakotas as well, Pierre, South Dakota. So the heat is here to stay for July 26, 2026, up in the middle of the nation's heartland here, and into the Mississippi Delta here, as you can see, from Greenwood, Mississippi, up toward Memphis and Clarksville and Dayton and Paducah, Kentucky. Over toward the west, the same thing in the Inland Empire. Heat continues out there as well for the Grand Canyon Rim country, Lake Havasu. If you're going out there on the boating, this Sunday it's hot. Las Vegas, Henderson, Sparks, you guys are going to be hot as well. Into the California deserts, Palm Springs, and Cathedral City on 111 there, hot. And also on the coast here, hot continues out west. Heat advisories from LA, San Diego, Riverside, down towards the basin with the Mexico border there. So out east, things are quiet, sunny conditions, typical summertime pattern, but dense fog advisories extend here on the I-40 corridor from Raleigh, North Carolina, down to the 95-40 split here, as you see dense fog. So just be careful this morning if you head to church or to school, to play or anywhere during that time in gray there. Now, as we look at other things here, we do have a hurricane out in the, we have two hurricanes out in the Pacific here. I'm going to get to it just 1 second here. This Hurricane Fausto, this is a Category 2 hurricane here with winds about 90 miles an hour, sustained, moving west at 13 miles an hour. It's supposed to clip just north of the Hawaiian Islands here. So if you have plans for the Hawaiian Island, say Monday or Tuesday this week or Wednesday, you might want to think about rescheduling. It's going to be making not a direct hit, but it's going to cause surf and some rain showers on the southern end. It could be clipped by some tropical storm force conditions here, as the tropical storm force winds extend out quite a bit here. Hurricane Fausto continues to move. We're expected to continue to be a hurricane, but it'll be weakening to a tropical storm by early Tuesday morning, as it passes just north of the Big Islands there. So just be careful there. But this storm is a hurricane now. And there's the rest of Fausto here. Maximum winds 80 knots. Pressure's down to 974 here. It looks ragged on the satellite, but you can see here it is a hurricane with a Category 2 conditions right now. And this is in the Pacific Ocean, East Pac. And you can see it moving along there in the open water. It looks kind of ragged, has an open eye. So it is beginning to weaken somewhat as the convection on the northwest side has tumbled in the last couple of frames here, but still has great outflow here. High cirrus clouds above it are fanning the system out. Now, we do have Hurricane Genevieve as well in the Pacific here. I want to show you that here. This is right here, the one I showed you. This is going to be a strengthening into a major hurricane, Category 3 or above, starting late Sunday night into Monday, as you can see, but it's tracking in the open waters here and heading out toward the open waters here. So no threat from this storm for the next couple of days here through at least Thursday here. but it will become a major hurricane. It's moving faster west-northwest at 17 miles an hour, so the storm is moving pretty fast here. And like I said, I told you before that the Pacific is going to be a more active basin because of the super El Nino that we have this year. And so because of the heavy El Nino means the Pacific basin, the East Pacific Basin, and the Central Pacific are going to be more active than the Atlantic. They're already on the G-name storm. This is going to continue every week by week here as these storms hit the Pacific and head west. So this storm is going to be our first major hurricane out of the East Pac. I'm going to have to check that, but I believe it's the first major hurricane. Genevieve is going to be the first major hurricane in the East Pac so far, and it's going to be a Category 3 storm here by Sunday night. So looking at the National Weather Service current radar again, you can see for Sunday, July 2026, you can see those showers I talked about in North Carolina and into Alabama and into southern Georgia here. And then you see a brief few showers out here in the plains near Pierre, South Dakota, and some showers making their way through. This is as of Sunday. So the rain has definitely calmed down in the southeast here, but we do have showers. Some brief showers in the Pacific Northwest here. Good morning to you. North of Bellingham and Vancouver, Washington, and out toward the Kitsap Peninsula there. Some showers coming across there. So, but we do have those rains out there as well. But the southeast, the rain has calmed down for you. But Florida, Miami, later on today, you can expect some offshore rains to come in later on today off from Bahamas area. And you can expect some showers continuing here south of Naples and Bonita Springs and Cape Coral, Sanibel Island. You continue that rain to come in there as well in Florida. So, looking at the water vapor, you can see the dry air continues in Texas and Orange all the way to Louisiana up into the Tennessee Valley for today. Dry air infiltrations up in the Great Lakes as well for Michigan, Ohio, and into the southern Appalachians, or the middle of the Appalachians. But we do have those storms, like I said, in white here in the central nation's heartland that will continue to help break up some of the heat that you've experienced today. And we have those showers, the monsoonal flow in blue here, continuing in the Four Corners region like St. George, Utah, Durango, Colorado, back towards New Mexico, and into Arizona, Rim Country, and the High Country, Flagstaff, Arizona. This will help to break up and quell any fire dangers that we may have, at least for today. So we have to watch out for that as well. So this has been the Weather Guru update for July 26, 2026. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. This is Weather Guru signing off. Have a blessed rest of your weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday. Thanks for listening.